go, come on. Good, that's it, go.
I guess I'll start by saying, there was definitely some days that you were just kind of scared.
All right, let's try it again, here we go.
If you weren't doing well, he was going to let you know.
Apparently, he gave some really, really monster practices.
Well, practice started at 6 o'clock, right, a.m. It was late for me. I get up at 4.
He's gonna get on you. He's gonna make you better.
Come on.
You gotta be all in. If you're half in, you're out.
See, that was nice. That was pretty friendly. I felt great after that. Ready, go.
Bob really holds us to a high standard, and he doesn't really allow any wiggle room. People just know, this is the expectation. I better not show up late.
And then the second Bob walks out, we're like, oh, here we go.
Wake up, Chase. Are you taking a little rest before we get started? Once we get moving, there won't be any rest. We know that.
I think that everybody's kind of anxious to see the papers no matter what the practice is.
So 600, 100 free breathing every 3, and a 50 back with 6 dolphins, a 450 is in 4 positions, a fast, easy, easy by thirds. So you get a really good breakout, push off and break out, and finish on the odd ones. The even ones, you get a great turn. That's why we're doing these, so make them great.
We are very process-oriented, and we try to spend most of our time focused on the things that are within our control. The way that we choose to practice and swim, the way that we do the strokes, the way that we swim our races, the way that we want to be competitive. We can control all of these things. So we want to make sure that we are doing the best that we can at everything that's in our power. And if we do that, we're going to swim pretty well because we bring in people who have some ability to swim. They work hard on a daily basis.
He doesn't cut corners, he just trains hard. You can call it old school, but I just think putting in the work day in and day out is the real way to get the work done and see real results.
8, 7, 6, 5. Owen, I'm on TV here. You got to be in on time or you're getting cut out of the video. Go.
When you can laugh at sometimes how hard practice is or how hard you push yourself or how you manage to keep yourself from dying in the middle of the set. It cannot feel missed.
No, this is going to be the highlight of the video, particularly near the end. I'll let you know when it gets good. This is called survival kicking for Jay. We're going to bring a straw out for the end.
The class clown is definitely Chase. He's the big talker.
I'd definitely say I'm probably the instigator of the group, and it's more so I'm just trying to keep things lively.
Chase, you brought it up. Here we go.
There were some suspicious times being called today. Lots of 0-0s.
Chase loves to tell horror stories about Bob and what he used to do, and then whenever he tells the stories in front of Bob, Bob just does kind of a devious little laugh, ha ha ha, those are the days.
All right, we're gonna be faster the next round.
Yeah, I was just a warm-up 200.
Yeah, right?
Look into the camera, Regan. It's okay, see? Smile.
It's cool when you can peel back those layers on a coach. You always hear stories about Bob, all business all the time, but it's also cool to see him as a person who's really funny also.
You haven't really swum with Bob until he's walked off the pool deck during your mile.
I don't do that anymore, Chase. The cameras are rolling.
So I've learned over time that the lighter I keep it and the more I enjoy what we're doing and the more they enjoy it, the better they do. And there are times when we have to have a tough conversation about something or I have to kind of get their attention.
Again, I say, do not push off the bottom.
If you were to skip a lap, would he know?
I feel like I'm being such a tattletale. But yeah, some people will not do everything. I won't name names.
They'll skip here. I know they don't.
I mean, I don't skip. Tribs. Yeah, let's go. So I make music with me and my brothers. It was just kind of fun.
Finish! 1,
Bob's whistle, you can hear like when he's like trying to get you going.
The first time I heard it, I thought he was mad, but he brings a lot of energy to the deck.
We're doing our work. That's what we do here.
Bob's always had a great whistle. You can always tell when he's around, and you can always tell when he's not happy with you too.
Go, go, go! Come on! Up!
Do you know that Bob studied music?
Yeah, I didn't know that. That's crazy. And he knew about trips too. He like brought it up one time. I'm like, oh, no way, you've heard my stuff? But I think I gotta like get his input on my next couple of songs then.
I like all music. I don't know that it would be the first one that I would choose, probably due to my age and the things that I like. But I love that they do it, and I think that's important. The process we're following is I'm trying to collect information just about them. Number one is people, so I understand it. Like I tried to know more about what they wanted out of this journey, why they wanted to come here, and I've laid a very realistic picture of the way we do it.
Here we go.
Those practices that I've put out there, there is a basis in some kind of physiology that we're trying to achieve. It's based on science. But then the other side of it is how it's interpreted. So I think my practice page is like a page of music. It's like written notes. Music is all math until you start playing it, and it's something completely different. Your interpretation of that, the rhythm and the flow, the dynamics that you bring to it are what make it something beautiful. And that's what same thing happens in swimming. It's the way the swimmer interprets it, the way that they sort of express what's going on in the workout that really makes something that's beautiful.
One minute from the top. Ready? Nice job.
Like a composer, you know? He sees everyone in like the pool is like the orchestra.
All right, now we're moving. 8, 9. Five, 6. Good. Fire's like the. Well, let's go. Drive out this wall. 49.9. Attaboy, hit me. Good. Through walls now. Push off deep. 56.2, 56.5, Kale. 7, 8, 9. All right, let's go. Let's keep it going. Looking good. Hey, before we go, everybody do another 50 easy. Just go another 50 easy.
My favorite part about the paper or the workout is that it always has a quote. And so it's something that you can wrap your mind around before you work really hard, because all of our sets, I think, are pretty challenging in different ways.
It's pretty funny because I think a lot of the kids, sometimes they don't read the quote, but if it's not on there, they'll be like, where's the quote?
Do you remember the quote from yesterday?
No.
I think if you're going to succeed at the highest levels of swimming, you obviously have to have physical talent. What needs to go with that is a work ethic. So that's my job, is to try to help them see what they could do, what the opportunities are to develop, because at the top, the margins are very small. There aren't any secrets to this, and I think that's what I'd like people to know as well. There's no secret to fast swimming. I can give you every practice Michael Phelps did, and if you're not Michael Phelps doing it, it probably won't have the same effect. But you might get something out of it, and you might not. The work that goes into it is the most important component, because that's how you're gonna maximize your talent.
You know, I guess I'll start by saying, like, you know, Bob is very different now, like very, very different. And I think it's a good thing for, you know, for him. And, you know, the intensity is very similar. I just think Bob is comfortable with his coaching style. You know, he's the master planner.
I think all swim coaches share a desire to help the athletes become more than just a swimmer, to learn things in their swimming experience that they carry with them beyond swimming. So I think swimming is very valuable that way.